My name is Gill McDonnell, but I was known in Morecambe as Gillian Taylor, Miss Great Britain 1963, which is an awful long time ago, I must admit. Now, I got very friendly with the lady who helped to start Miss Great Britain in 1945. And I have the history of the start of the competition, and Dorothy Fisher was really very instrumental in starting this. In 1945, the end of the war, and people wanted something a bit brighter and joyful in their lives. Morecambe Town Hall, the councillors, thought there's 5,000 people in the swimming stadium here. We've got to entertain them. And that's when they thought about Miss Great Britain. So they decided in June 1945 to start Miss Great Britain. Dorothy went down into the cellars of the town hall and found an old cup with no engravings on, so she polished it up. And that was the start of Miss Great Britain. On the day of the final, which was in August 1945, it poured down. Umbrellas everywhere, but there were still 4,500 people came to see the final. That was the start of it. I think the first prize was £100, but it was so popular that it continued from then on. I was very privileged. I actually got into the competition in 1962, but only got into the last 6. Then I won it in 1963, which has always been an amazing thing for me because I was never that sort of a person. I enjoyed the experience and became very friendly with Dorothy Fisher. She became the godmother to my son. Dorothy never had a family of her own, so when my mother died, I adopted her as my second mother. And when Dorothy died, she had all this memorabilia, which we often used to go through, and she said, when I die, will you take all this memorabilia over? Because I don't want it to just go into the wrong hands and get into newspapers and, silly stories being made up. So yes, I inherited it, but it was 3 suitcases, 2 boxes and 2 bags. One of the reasons I took it was because I used to do talks on Miss Great Britain in my area, to WIs, to Rotary, lots of talks. The money would go to cancer research. And then I stopped doing the talks, and it's lain in my loft, and I had a loft emptying frenzy this year and decided, gosh, this needs to go somewhere. I knew that once I'd finished my talks, I wanted it to go to a museum or somewhere. And I thought, where can I phone? I thought, the town hall, Morecambe Town Hall, rang up and was put in touch with Christine at the Heritage Centre. And she said, you won't believe this, but we've got an open day to receive memorabilia on the 20th and the 21st of February. Eureka, here I am, bringing all Dorothy's information. It's quite emotional for me because it's part of her has now come back to Morecambe where all the information should be.